Hey, space explorers! Ready for an out-of-this-world adventure? Here, we're zooming through our solar system to discover awesome facts about the Sun and all the planets. If you're excited to learn more and want to join our cosmic journey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. Let's blast off into the wonders of our universe. Journey through space, discover our solar system. The Sun. The heart of the solar system. The Sun is a massive ball of hot, glowing gases at the center of our solar system. It's primarily composed of hydrogen and helium and generates energy through nuclear fusion. This process converts hydrogen into helium, releasing an enormous amount of energy in the form of light and heat. The Sun's energy is crucial for life on Earth, driving weather patterns, photosynthesis in plants, and providing warmth. An overview. Diameter, 1.3927 million kilometers, 865,000 miles. Mass, about 1.989 times 10 to the power of 30 kilograms. Distance, Earth 149.6 million kilometers. Surface temperature, 5,500 degrees Celsius. Gravity, 274 meters per square second. Age, 4.603 billion years. Star type, G-type main sequence star, G2V. Composition, the Sun is primarily composed of hydrogen, about 74% by mass, and helium, about 24%. Trace amounts of other elements, such as carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen, make up the remaining 2%. The planet Mercury. Our Sun's closest neighbor. The smallest planet in our solar system. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system and the nearest to the Sun. Mercury is only slightly larger than Earth's moon. Its surface is covered in tens of thousands of impact craters. Despite its proximity to the Sun, Mercury is not the hottest planet in our solar system. That title belongs to nearby Venus, thanks to its dense atmosphere. But Mercury is the fastest planet, zipping around the Sun every 88 Earth days. Mercury is appropriately named for the swiftest of the ancient Roman gods. An overview. Diameter, 4,880 kilometers, 3,032 miles. Mass, 3.3 times 10 to the power of 23 kilograms. Distance, Sun 57.9 million kilometers. Length of day, 59 0 hours 0 minutes. Gravity, 3.7 meters per square second. Surface area, 74.8 million square kilometers. Length of year, about 88 Earth days. Surface temperature, minus 173 to 427 degrees Celsius. Composition, Mercury has a thin, almost non-existent atmosphere mostly composed of trace amounts of helium, hydrogen, and oxygen. The planet Venus. The Earth's sister planet. The hottest planet in our solar system. A morning or an evening star. Venus is the second planet from the Sun, and our closest planetary neighbor. It's the hottest planet in our solar system, and is sometimes called Earth's twin. Venus spins the opposite direction of Earth and most other planets. Venus is the brightest planet in the night sky. Sometimes Venus appears in the eastern sky before sunrise. Sometimes it appears in the western sky just after sunset. Therefore it is often called a morning or an evening star, although it is not a star. Venus is named for the ancient Roman goddess of love and beauty, who was known as Aphrodite to the ancient Greeks. Most features on Venus are named for women. It's the only planet named after a female god. An overview. Diameter, 12,104 kilometers, 7,521 miles. Mass, about 4.87 times 10 to the power of 24 kilograms. Distance, Sun 108.2 million kilometers. Gravity, 8.87 meters per square second. Length of day, 2:43 0 hours 0 minutes. Length of year, about 225 Earth days. Surface temperature, about 464 degrees Celsius. Composition, The thick atmosphere mainly consists of carbon dioxide, about 96.5%, with traces of nitrogen and other gases. The planet Earth. The blue planet. Earth is the third planet from the Sun and the only astronomical object known to harbor life. This is enabled by Earth being an ocean world, the only one in the solar system sustaining liquid surface water. Almost all of Earth's water is contained in its global ocean, covering 70.8% of Earth's crust from the air we breathe to the water we drink. The Earth's atmosphere, hydrosphere, geosphere, and biosphere all play important roles in creating the environment that we call home. An overview. Diameter, 12,742 kilometers. Mass, 5.97 times 10 to the power of 24 kilograms. Distance, Sun 149.6 million kilometers. Gravity, 9.807 meters per square second. Moon. Surface area, 510.1 million square kilometers. Length of day, 24 hours. Length of year, 365.24 days. Age, 4.543 billion years. Composition, 32.1% iron, 30.1% oxygen, 15.1% silicon, 13.9% magnesium, 2.9% sulfur, and other elements. Earth's features. Earth's axis. The Earth's axis is tilted at an angle of about 23.5 degrees relative to the plane of its orbit around the Sun. Astronomers theorize that over 4.5 billion years ago, Theia, an object about the size of Mars, collided with Earth to create a tilted axis. This is called the giant impact theory. This tilt is responsible for the Earth's seasons and the variation in daylight hours throughout the year in different parts of the world. Orbital plane. The ecliptic or ecliptic plane is the orbital plane of Earth around the Sun equator. The equator is an imaginary line that circles the Earth at 0 degrees latitude, and it divides the planet into two hemispheres. Earth's cross-section. Crust. The crust is the outermost layer, and it varies in thickness from about 5 to 70 kilometers depending on location. It is composed primarily of solid rock and is divided into two main types, oceanic and continental crust. Mantle. The mantle is the layer beneath the crust, and it makes up about 84% of the Earth's volume. It is composed of hot, semi-solid rock and is divided into the upper and lower mantle. Core. The core is the central layer of the Earth, and it is divided into outer and inner layers. The Earth's moon. Earth's only natural satellite. Age, 4.53 billion years. Diameter, approximate, 3,476 kilometers. Mass, 8.1 by 1019 tons, 7.3 by 1022 kilograms or 0.1 Earth mass. Distance, Earth approximate, 384,400 kilometers. Orbital period, approximately 27.3 Earth days. Gravity, 1.62 meters per square second. The planet Mars. The Martian red planet. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. The surface of Mars is orange-red because it is covered in iron, oxide dust, giving it the nickname, the Red Planet. Mars is among the brightest objects in Earth's sky, and its high-contrast albedo features have made it a common subject for telescope viewing. An overview. Diameter, 6,779 kilometers, 4,212 miles. Moons, Phobos, Deimos. Mass, 6.39 times 10 to the power of 23 kg. Gravity, 3.71 meters per square second. Distance, Sun 225 million kilometers. Length of day, 1d0 hours 37 minutes. Length of year, about 687 Earth days. Surface temperature, -5 degrees Celsius to -87 degrees Celsius. Composition, Mars also has a thin atmosphere composed mainly of carbon dioxide, about 95.3%, with traces of nitrogen and argon. The planet Jupiter. The giant among the giants. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. There are 95 moons of Jupiter with confirmed orbits as of February 5, 2024. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun. It is a gas giant with a mass more than 2.5 times that of all the other planets in the solar system combined and slightly less than 1,000th the mass of the Sun. Jupiter also is the oldest planet, forming from the dust and gases left over from the Sun's formation 4.5 billion years ago. But it has the shortest day in the solar system, taking only 10.5 hours to spin around once on its axis. An overview. Diameter: 139,822 kilometers, 86,881 miles. Mass: about 1.898 times 10 to the power of 27 kilograms. Gravity: 24.79 meters per square second. Distance: Sun 778 million kilometers. Distance: Earth 365 million kilometers. Length of day: 0d 9 hours 56 minutes. Length of year: about 11.86 Earth years. Moons: Europa, Ganymede, Io, Callisto, Calicor, Amalthea, and more. Composition: Jupiter is primarily composed of hydrogen and helium, making it a gas giant. It lacks a solid surface and consists mainly of thick layers of gas. The planet Saturn. The jewel of the solar system. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in the solar system, after Jupiter. It is a gas giant, with an average radius of about 9.5 times that of Earth. It has an eighth the average density of Earth, but is over 95 times more massive. Saturn has 146 moons in its orbit, MO.RE, than any other planet. The moons range in size from larger than the planet Mercury, the giant moon Titan. An overview. Diameter: 116,464 kilometers, 72,367 miles. Mass: about 5.68 times 10 to the power of 26 kilograms. Moons: Titan, Enceladus, Mimas, Dione, Iapetus, Tethys, Hyperion, more. Gravity: 10.44 meters per square second. Distance: Sun 1.42 billion kilometers. Length of day: 10 hours and 33 minutes. Length of year: nearly 30 Earth years. Surface area: 42.7 billion square kilometers. Composition: Saturn is primarily composed of hydrogen, about 96%, and helium, about 3%, with traces of other gases and compounds. The planet Uranus. The ice giant of the solar system. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. It is a gaseous cyan-colored ice giant. Uranus is one of two ice giants in the outer solar system, the other is Neptune. Most, 80% or more, of the planet's mass is made up of a hot dense fluid of icy materials, water, methane, and ammonia, above a small rocky core. Uranus has 28 confirmed moons. Most of them are named after characters that appear in, or are mentioned in, the works of William Shakespeare and Alexander Pope, so that the moons are sometimes called the literary moons. An overview. Diameter: 51,118 kilometers, 31,763 miles. Mass: about 8.68 times 10 to the power of 25 kilograms. Distance: Sun 2.87 billion kilometers. Distance: Earth 2.9416 billion kilometers. Length of day: 17 hours and 14 minutes. Length of year: about 84 Earth years. Discovered by William Herschel, March 13, 1781. Gravity: 8.87 meters per square second. Moons: Titania, Setebos, Miranda, Oberon, Puck, Ariel, Umbriel, and more. Composition: Uranus' atmosphere primarily consists of hydrogen, about 74%, and helium, about 25%. It also contains traces of methane, which gives Uranus its bluish-green color. The planet Neptune. The blue giant of the solar system. Neptune is the 8th and farthest known planet from the Sun. It is the 4th largest planet in the solar system by diameter, the 3rd most massive planet, and the densest giant planet. It is 17 times the mass of Earth and slightly more massive, but denser and smaller, than fellow ice giant Uranus. The planet Neptune has 16 known moons, which are named for minor water deities and a water creature in Greek mythology. By far the largest of them is Triton. An overview. Diameter, 49,244 kilometers, 30,598 miles. Mass, about 1.024 times 10 to the power of 26 kilograms. Distance, Sun 4.5 billion kilometers. Distance, Earth 4.3 billion kilometers. Length of day, 16 hours and 6 minutes. Length of year, about 165 Earth years. Gravity, 11.15 meters per square second. Moons, Triton, Thalassa, Hippocamp, Nereid, Galatea, Despina, more. Discovered by Urbain Le Verrier, Johann Gottfried Gall, John Couch Adams, September 23, 1846. Composition: Neptune is a gas giant, primarily composed of hydrogen, about 74%, and helium, about 25%, with trace amounts of methane in its atmosphere. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support means a lot and motivates me to create more content like this in the future. Thank you for watching.